Okay guys, this is just a bit of a follow-up after, well, maybe the videos you didn't watch, doesn't matter. As you can see, very shiny now. This is what happens when you run the shrinking disc over it. The trouble spot that I finished up in the last video was just there. As you can see now, it takes quite a bit of force to make it move. There's actually it's not canning there anymore. That's not what I would class canning. That's just tension now, which is good. It's resisting any pressure. Exactly what we want. Had a bit of trouble a bit further back here because it was a bit low. Now, that sounds like canning, but it's not, because when we look inside, if I can get the phone right flush, can't see what I'm doing. That horizontal bar has some sealant that normally glues you can see it on the other upright down here. Basically, it glues the skin to the inner structure. Well, it's lost its grip on the panel, so it just needs to be redone. By the time that's done, then that'll be gone, because that's all that is. Had to readdress back here. Now this is really tight, which is good. It was a bit too high. So shrinking, you see the marks from there where I've shrunk fairly hard, and it's actually changed the colour of the steel. Maybe you can see. Maybe it's hard to see with the reflection. That's all shrunk down now. That doesn't move at all. That's the actual door moving. So that's all nice and tight all the way across. About as good as we'll get around here, where this is the weld line through there. There's an upright. That's that one I showed you on the inside. It comes down here. I think it's actually joined up to the upright there, so that won't move at all. The uprights kind of restrict your movement, so you can't shrink any further than where the uprights are. You can't bring them back up because the upright's in the way. But overall, that's come up pretty good. It's very hard to show in photos, but there we go. That's not too bad. You see it's fairly consistent. Right where my hand is, there's a little bit of a low, but it's a matter of compromise, because it's not canning there, and it's only a couple of millimeters to bring up to straight, probably 2 at the most. Then as we come up a bit higher, you can see it's sitting on that high point, which is a bit above the dog leg. That's the way it should be. That's basically the crown of the panel. It tapers off. We're actually touching beyond the panel on the other side. And further up you go, it's a bit hard to see, but further up you go, the more crown there is in the panel, in the middle, which is good. Means it's not going to can when you go and work across it. There we go. That's where we got to. It did take some tapping. This is my homemade version of a slapper. It's actually a file with a bit of plate welded to the end. I have a commercial one as well, but this one actually works better. So that was a matter of slapper on this side, like that, with the dolly on the other side, obviously. Dolly that was used behind was this one here, a low crown. You put that behind the panel. It's basically the same match as where you want to bring the panel up to, because it was actually low, so I had to bring the panel up, and that's what you want. Just a little bit of a crown with the slapper going across the top, brings that up and takes all the canning out of it. So yeah, overall I spent probably an extra two hours, I think it is, after the videos that you guys saw, to get it to where it is now, which is now ready for a sand back, take the shine off the panel, key it up for edge primer, and she's all done. So there we go.